Okay, so this video is to walk you through um, a notes organizer, and so the form is in the module right above this video. This is not very sophisticated teaching, but this will provide a pretty short set of notes that I think you can use to your advantage, both for assessments, but also for paper 2. So, and if you need to stop the video at some point, to catch up with writing, feel free to do that. I just want to make sure everyone can read what I've got here. Um, so, and we'll do one of these for the first 4 rituals, and then you'll have a set of study notes for the IB exam, or for assessments I'll be giving you. So, lifetime rituals, rites of passage. This is birth, the akika on the 7th day. Circumcision, according to Muhammad, is the law for men in the hadith. Age varies. It's not necessarily at birth. Talk about the importance of naming. So when your name is called out on Judgment Day, it's a good name. Marriage is zawaj, literally pairing. No standard, quote-unquote, Muslim marriage. This is a universal faith like Christianity. Marriages vary enormously. It is a social contract / divorce is permissible but not ideal. Celibacy and monasticism not normal. Many women should be in a healthy marriage / polygyny okay to 4 wives. Death. Burial is simple and fast. Body in white cloth, no cremation per Muhammad. All right, moving on. Let's go look at worship. The 5 pillars. Shahada is first part, affirms Islam's hard monotheism. There is no God but God. Second part, Muhammad is a messenger, not just a prophet. This annoys people, but I use a pi sign as shorthand for prophet. In finance, that's common, but I apply it to prophet. Muhammad is the exemplar. WWMD, what will Muhammad do? Emphasis on orthopraxy versus, of course, orthodoxy, right thinking. Salat, worship / prayer, 5 times a day, although that's different for Shias. The Qibla is the place you face, to the direction toward Mecca. Adhan, good word, that's the call to prayer. The 5 daily prayers are in Arabic. There are ablutions. You clean your body and your mind. Prostration, you put your forehead on the floor to demonstrate your submission. Men and women separate. Dua is personal prayers. Personal prayers in native language. Yeah. All right, zakat means literally purification. It's alms, it's money, generally 2.5% of assets, annual contribution, not really charity because we are stewards of God's wealth. Used as a social safety net for the poor, widows, orphans, pilgrims, etc. Sawm. All Muslims, this is fasting, whose health allows, must fast from sunrise to sundown during the month of Ramadan. Abstinence from food, drink, and sexual activity. All right, on the back, we continue with the Hajj. Ihram, IHRAM, is a state of consecration. You prepare yourself mentally and physically. Cut your hair and nails. You center your intention to get ready for the Hajj. It is a pilgrimage to Mecca. Should be undertaken by every adult Muslim who is physically and financially able at least once in a lifetime. Pilgrimage includes scripted activities such as circumambulating the Kaaba and drinking from the Zamzam well. Everyone dresses the same, deep sense of community. Other worship practices include dhikr, that was the video I showed, rhythmic drumming, dance, and repetition of names of Allah. These are all forms of, they all come from Sufism, mystical Islam. Festivals, Eid al-Fitr at the end of Ramadan, that's important. Eid al-Adha, end of the Hajj, that's about the sacrifice of, or the intended sacrifice for Ibrahim and his son Ismail, which is averted. I starred these because they're the most important. Al-Hijra, first of Muharram, that's the New Year. Maulid al-Nabi is the birthday of the Prophet. And then two that are celebrated by all Muslims, but not in a big way, except by Shias. Mostly Shia are Ashura, which regards the martyr of the Imam Hussein, the grandson of the Prophet, and Eid al-Ghadir, I'm sure I'm mispronouncing this, which commemorates Muhammad's final sermon after his final Hajj, and Shias interpret a word he used to mean that he wanted Ali to be his successor. Of course, Sunnis do not believe that. Gender issues. Women participate in all 5 pillars. That's important. Usually some degree of separation in the masjid. Varies widely, as I said, varies widely. Some prayers obligatory for men, but not women. What would Muhammad do? We look to Muhammad's example. And women were permitted in Muhammad's masjid in Medina, and there's no evidence there was a barrier. They just kind of put on separate sides of a room, but with no wall between them. So for societal issues, we're going to see theme 4. We're going to address that more when we talk about theme 4, religious experience. So again, not very sophisticated teaching, but that should give you some good notes of what I think is important for the theme of rituals.